Ja, Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. How is everybody doing out there? Hope you're all well. I'm back, baby. I'm back. My office is a little bit of a mess over here. That's okay. Doing a little bit of reno in this place. Setting up my art station for my 3D printing. Hope you guys are well, man. It's been a while since I've been back on Twitch. I still don't have the chat working. I have the chats up on screen here for me to see for YouTube and Twitch, so I can look at them at least. So Fed cut rates as expected. So just get my trading software open here. See if we can get into a couple trades today. Let's go, man. Let's make some money. I'm gonna start 3D printing. I bought what's this called? Anycubic Photon M7. Let's have a quick look at the ES. Wow, we are just ripping here, eh? Where should we be looking? Where should we be looking here? Still a little ways to go. Still a little ways to go. It's really nothing to worry about at all. I think we are headed higher, man. Yeah, I know you guys we don't usually use trend lines here, but you know, you can use trend lines. You know, not to say that you can't use trend lines. You can use trend lines. It's just I don't usually. I think it's gonna be a melt up. It's gonna be a melt up into here. This will probably get tested again. Here's a little gap here, man. I do like this area. It's a gap there, and then there's also this over here, this box. order block, top of the order block. It's really just the top of it. So that's the daily level that we should be looking at. A little bit of confluence there with the trend line. Yeah. Uh-huh. Wow, they just closed this gap. Wow. What a Fed day. What a fucking Fed day. This gap has already kind of been closed. But they kind of closed it there. They kind of closed it already, or they tapped into the liquidity, so it's not just like a fresh. That's a 4-hour liquidity already. So they kind of touched that there. So get that out of there then. Not really the level I thought it could be. It was kind of perfect though. They just already did it. It was kind of perfect though, wasn't it? This just continues, man, I think. They touched that there already. Re-achieving the 1 hour here. We'll see how this 1 hour closes in 44 minutes. Might be an opportunity here. Yeah. See how that 1 hour closes. It's the bottom of it here. They've already tagged that right there, so I would think here. Kind of hard to put a stop though. That's the 1 hour. Did they do the 15-minute one already? They did. Fucking missing the boat here on all the trades. Yeah, you can see this one worked out too very well. Okay. Gaining over this swing with a gap, leaving a big gap here, and then they dipped into the liquidity there. Would have been a good trade. You would have been aiming for topside liquidity, so it would have worked out. This one doesn't really have. This isn't the best setup, you know. But maybe we'll see. Might just be a no trade day, to be honest. We're still in pretty heavy positions here, man. Like I'm in heavy Tesla positions. It's up pre. Almost back at all-time highs here again. I can't see this not going all-time highs. My first PT on this is like $600. Not bad entries here. My original entry was here. And I have quite a bit in this one because it's Tesla, right? So quite a bit there. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. See what's kicking here. Yeah, it's still just kind of Kind of waiting, man. When you're playing the long game, it's just like all we kind of just wait around, man, all the time. Might have some opportunity here. If they dip down, there's a little gap there. There's a tiny one. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Is that you, Craftsman? I don't know, man. You change your name all the time. So I don't know about you anymore. Yeah, I don't have the chat working on screen anymore. I don't know what happened. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into it, man. I really don't know. Your other account got banned. Why I got banned for? Banned? That's no good. I kind of feel like Bitcoin is gonna tank, man. I feel like they're gonna tank. I feel like they're gonna tank it. Put a little trend line on here. Little trend line on here. You're holding a short? That's my view on Bitcoin. I'm a little worried, to tell you the truth. I don't think the cycle's over yet, but I'm a little worried that we're gonna get like a dip down, man, into like this area again first, or maybe even around 104. I still have side bags ready to load up again because I don't think the cycle's over yet. But this area here is a very big untested zone. And then I don't want to see it really below that. If we start breaking this and breaking this, that's really damaging to the chart. So on a pump back up, I would look to exit everything, I think. We really don't want to see them, you know, breaking down here to the low 90s. You kind of want them to hold up here. I would say the absolute lowest that you would want them is this. So you don't want them below that. Even that, if they went down there, they would need to recover within the day, or it's like not looking good at all. they spend any time down, if they go down there and they spend any time down there, it doesn't look good. But honestly, I think we're still headed higher. I mean, in the big picture, we're headed much higher, I think. Like, I honestly think that we're gonna see like 250k Bitcoin, and then probably higher than that. You know what I mean? It really depends how fucking crazy these people get with it. So, but Bitcoin is always kind of easier for me to trade, man, because I'm kind of in it for Bitcoin for the long haul. I always have been. So even if it does start slipping and we move into a bear market, I dollar cost average down. That's what I've done the whole time. I still have my last longs on Bitcoin were at I bought spot here. I bought spot here. Those are like my last big buys on Bitcoin. You're talking about a long from this 4 hour? It looks okay because they did have closes up here. They did just take liquidity though. So when they take liquidity like this, you know, it's usually they pull it back, but this doesn't look too bad for a shot. As long as you get confirmation first, right? Sorry, I don't understand what you're asking, Craftsman. Like, what's the overall target on Bitcoin? My next PT is not until up here, man. Like, I'll think about taking PTs up here. I honestly don't want to take any until like up here in this range between 135 and 139. But that could all get changed, right? And then this is I said in the Discord, remember I said I have money, I have bags on the side just in case we go down to here, we go down to the 104 area. So if we go down there, I'll be loading the fuck up. Like, I'll be loading up. I have like 25k ready to go. It's just like click the button. I'll even leverage. I think I'll lever my positions there too. I have maybe like, I don't know, 80k or something that I can lever, so I can loan against it and then put the loan into Bitcoin too. So I might do something like that too. And then anything taken here will be only taking PTs at new highs. So up into the high 120s. Something like that. Let's look at some of this other shit. XRP. Haven't seen some of this shit in a while. Haven't really got to where I thought it was gonna go yet. What the fucking moves here, man? Nice. Those are your trades? Like, you took these trades too? You took this trade, you took this trade, and you took this trade? That's good, man. There's some good trades. Were these 15-minute entries or what? Middle one's still holding. Nice. Let me just look at your trades here. So you entered at like 110, around 110. This area. Yeah, that was good. This is a good trade. Continuation on the 4 hour. So came down, held this, and then re-achieved here. So left a gap. You know what I mean? This is a great trade. This one here, it's perfect. This one here. That's just on the 4 hour. I was looking. Let's look at this in the 15-minute. See what kind of action would have happened. Soon achieve. Seeks liquidity. This one would have been a little tricky though. Yeah, not really. I wouldn't have taken that. This is where you would start getting interested right here. Because made a new low and then gained it here. New low. Testing this gap. Coming down. And then honestly, like even this is not the best, but as soon as it gains this, that's the sign. Even this isn't really the best, but gaining that is what made it, right? So gained it, left a gap, big gaps all over the place. So retest of this is where you would be getting involved. I would have took it here. I would have took it here. I would have already PT'd out. I might have held something. You would have still been in it. Would have still been in it. You are still in it. And there's the trade breakdown. Let's look at the other one that you did too. You had one right at the bottom, yeah? New lows, closes below, yeah. Gained, left a gap. You could have honestly took it right here. Clear on the hourly. Where did you enter? Did you enter in here or did you enter in here? This was an hourly trade. Let's just look at the hourly chart then. And it's not as clear really. It's more clear on the 15. Kind of fucked you over here on this. Even here, This is a little fuck around too. Would have been a stop here for me. I would, if I was watching this, I would have took trades here. They really fucked you over here though, too. Even on the 15, they gained here, left gaps. They're real nice setup. You could have got involved, but then they came and wiped the whole thing. Fucking assholes. That's why. Yeah, you can share your screen, dude. Go ahead. Let's go into general. I can't hear you if you're talking. Might be something on my end though too. Chat, yeah. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, it should work. Nah, I can't hear you, man. Nah, I can't hear you, man. Yeah, it could be my side problem. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I have like the stream is like not set up exactly how it should be, you know what I mean? Because when I was like, I have this shit routing all over the place with like software and this beacon thing, you know, it's not set up exactly how it was before. So I have to look into that. I just haven't had the time to fucking go into it and look at it, you know what I mean? It's most definitely on my end for sure. But just type what did you want me to look at? I have your chart here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good first TP though. At least you got one PT, you know what I mean, out of it. If you trade like that, Crossman, you know, it's painful because you're going to get stopped out a lot, but you protect your account way better, you know what I mean? When I was first building my accounts, I traded like that. That's how I traded. Like I took one like quick. My first PT would be covering like I'd take 50% out on my first PT. Sometimes even more, like 60%. Move, stop the profit, and then just kind of put a deep PT, and then that's it. If it works out, it works out, and then I'd kind of just leave the trade. Like I wouldn't manage it that much. I would just leave it. or I'd come back and like if it starts, if it starts, you know, if you can start managing it on the 4 hour, then I would manage it and like start moving stop up to underneath the last 4 hour. And besides that, yeah, they stop you at 40% of the time. That's trading, dude, though. Like, that's trading, you know? Trading's painful, man, sometimes. You need to learn to just, like, fucking leave it. Like, whatever. Who cares? On to the next. You know what I mean? After you enter your trade, it's just like, you know, boom, boom, put your stop, put your TPs. And then just, you know, leave it. But yeah, that's shit like that is frustrating for sure. Check out these guys. I'm gonna start printing these guys. Look at these guys. Look at their little faces, man. I dig this. This artist does these designer toys. Pretty cool. I'm gonna start painting in my free time. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Something for me to do with my niece, you know what I mean? I'm gonna print them out, and then I have like, I'm gonna set up like an airbrush paint station over here. I'll print out little ones for my niece to paint with paintbrush, and then I'll make mine, but I'll make mine like, you know, as good as I can with like an airbrush, and should be fun. Well, what shall we do, guys? I guess we have the open here in 45 minutes or so. I think I might just go for a cigarette here. I kind of we're probably headed to new highs here in the ES. NQ, did they give an entry here on the 15-minute? Oh yeah, I can check that first before I go. Are you into this guy already? So you see how the weekly didn't gain here? Oh, it did, but just barely. Let me draw that a little bit better. Just barely, you know what I mean? Still worth a try, but I usually like to see a little bit more stronger of a move, but still worth a try. What's your entry? Oh, here we go. 1220.25. Oh, you got a better entry on your. My chart doesn't even show that number. 1220. You got in right at the bottom here. Just stop and profit, dude. That's it. Yeah, it's up. Just stop and profit, right? At this point. This could fall apart, so just put your stop and profit. Decent area for it to bounce. This is all tested, right? So it's like they're holding now or never, right? Like you don't want to see them go down in here and start taking this out. Like this is all tested. So if they start pushing down there, then we're going to challenge these lows. So yeah. Honestly, I'd be looking at this for a PT. The liquidity above here. This structure. It's kind of what I'd be looking for a PT on this guy. Let's go back to the daily here for a second. This is they kind of tested this here already. Yeah, it's right there. It was done. So you're probably gonna get some chop in and around here. Like if it goes up here, there'll most likely be some chop here, right? But be targeting here. Probably a gap close is even a better idea. Bitmain way up. Wow, man. I should have bought this. This was on my radar. I didn't pull the trigger. It was on my radar here. I was watching it. I thought we would have got a little bit lower. This is the Ethereum treasury company. It's kind of like the micro strategy of Ethereum. So Peter Thiel invested. He owns 10% of it. Usually everything that guy touches turns to gold. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go for a cigarette, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. If there is any charts that you guys want me to look at, you just let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'll do whatever analysis you guys want. We got market open in 50 minutes or so. No, 40 minutes. So stick around for that. We'll see if we can get a couple entries here on the futures. I'm gonna go for a quick cigarette. I'll be right back. I'll leave you guys with the tunes. Yeah, boys. Yeah. So, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think about this? You should see my office right now. It's just a fucking disaster. I had to take down all my lighting off the wall. Because the TV, I used to have a TV like above this. I had my monitor and then a TV above, and the TV above stopped working. So I took it all down, and like the wall's all fucked up. So I have to get someone in here to fix up the wall before I put the lighting back up. Yeah, NQ and ES both looking pretty good to go. NQ looks better than the ES chart. But kind of out of position at this point, you know what I mean? I would have liked to get this in the London session. If I was here for London. This is still in NQ, this is still not tagged yet, right? They could sweep these lows still. I would take a stab if we got down here again. I don't know if we'll do it though. Yeah. With stops there. I just don't know if it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it is. I'd take a trade there. Oh, it is tagged there. Yeah, it's not tagged on my chart. Which contract is that on the trading view chart? Oh, is that really tagged there? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, they did tag it. Yeah, so they did tag it. But there's still like a box here, right? This is the gap that I was looking at. But they did tag the liquidity already, so it's not really the best trade. You should be looking for that and liquidity, you know. So you're right. So you're right, Craftsman. You're right again. Yeah, I really just think it's going to be new highs, dude. It's just new highs. And then that's it. You know? Wake me up tomorrow when after the new highs. If you're not in positions, it's like it's hard to get into position. You know? Looks like we're gaining, re-achieving on the 4-hour here. In the ES anyway. See if they close out this 4-hour above. Yeah. This kind of looks interesting here too. Just this right here. If they take the liquidity here. Looks a little interesting. I don't know. Nothing really looks too interesting or promising to me right now. I just want to get my fucking printing going and my painting going. That's all I want to do. It's gonna be my new life now. Designer toy maker. There's a new local high on the ES and on NQ. It's gaining above the 4-hour now too. It's the 4-hour. All right, market open in 15 minutes or so. Do we have guests next door? They're just going nuts. They're partying their ass off. What's up, Canadisk? Let me look into that for you, bro. ABAT kind of looks like the rest of the index. Just new highs coming in this bad boy, or a new local highs anyway. I would expect this higher than this. Wow, this thing really tanked, yeah? Holy shit. Looks like the turnaround is here. Look at this, man. Wow. You know? Let's look at the daily here for a sec. Tagged. Next spot is kind of like up here. These tops. This is tagged, yeah. Just let me look at the weekly. Whoa. And the next thing is really just this swing, right? So I'd be taking profits there. And then the on a sweep of that, the next zone up after that would be this here. This gap. Those are kind of the next two levels on it. This is something too. So those would be the I wouldn't even take one here, man. Like I would try to be getting a PT in this zone. Yeah, those would be the two spots that I would be looking at getting. Can even widen this a bit and say it's between there. If you want to front run it, you'd front run that a bit. If you want to look at the fibs, we can do that too. Let's just see what the fib is here to the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of too big. I would also pull a fib though, like pull a fib from like this last peak maybe. There. You can see the 618 is here. So it's kind of already been tagged though. So I would kind of expect it. I would expect these two levels though. Not expect them, but like, you know, that would be those would be the places where you'd want to look at taking profits if you're in this. Now is not the time to buy this though. The time to buy this was down here when it made this gain. Right? It was coming down. It was coming down. I can analyze this a bit so you can understand a little bit more. Put it on the daily. So coming down, coming down. This was the daily to gain right here. So once it gained that, like, and it gained it with like that much power, and then came back and retested it, that was the time to buy it. Right here. You can see that was the first time that they gained the daily in this whole leg down. You can see they gained it here too. So this would have been another spot that you could potentially try to take along. So coming down. This is the daily to gain, and they gained it. And they gained it with pretty good aggression too. So when this is coming down like this, you'd be looking at the 4 hour or the hourly for entry. So you can look at this area and look on the hourly or the 4 hour. Look at the hourly. So you can see on the hourly when it came down, did it gain an hourly? It never did, right? So it never gave you an entry on here. So that you wouldn't have entered there. Here, gain the daily. Now you look on the hourly. When it's coming down, did it gain something on the hourly? A couple times. This is the level of interest right here. This line. So when it's down here, is it gaining anything on the hourly? It did right here. This is the hourly to gain, and it gained it right there. So at that point, you could just smash in, and that's how you enter the trade. Make sense? And that was entering a trade with Jay. Oh, you're from Trader 10s? Dad, man. I traded a lot with Mr. Lowe back in the day. That guy taught me a lot. Way back in the day, like fucking, I don't know, 7 years ago. Before his channel. Yeah, welcome in, man. Happy you're here. I usually stream a lot more. I've just gotten back from like a jaunt around the world. I was traveling Europe, so I haven't been streaming while I was traveling. I was on travel for like 2.5 months. So I'll be streaming a lot more. Usually I have the chat a little bit better too. It's usually up on screen. But I don't know, it's not working right now, so to figure that out. You guys should see this shit, man. I was in Qatar. I don't know if you heard about the Qatar attacks. But Qatar got attacked, man, while I was there. It was fucked, dude. Like honestly, it was crazy, man. It was super nuts, dude. Look at this. This is the hotel I was staying at in downtown Doha. That's the monument, and then an hour later, this is what it looked like. What? Dude, I am not about being in a war zone, you know what I mean? It's pretty good though, man. We had a good time. Yeah, dude, we got the fuck out ASAP. Of course. It was on our last day there anyway, so like we were going to the airport anyway, but like it was fucked, man. Like it was just so fucked. You know, like it's on every goddamn screen. Check this out. This is us. We were in like a super nice Lexus, and they took us and they just bashed around the dunes forever. And this is like the ocean comes in on the dunes. It's pretty cool, man. Like the ocean comes right in on the dunes. Anyway. But yeah, it was fucked, man. We headed to the airport and like, you know, it was on. We got into the airport and like it literally just happened, right? So like it's on every fucking screen and like there's military police out there and shit. It was fucking nuts, man. Like, and we're just fucking tourists, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, man. Really, I thought they were gonna shut the airport down. I thought we were gonna get fucking stuck there. NQ taking out liquidity here. Probably a little bit of a turnaround anyway. We'll see what happens. Yeah, dude, the sunset in the desert, it was epic. It was awesome. You got any other charts that you want me to look at, Candisk? And the melt up continues, man. Yeah, NQ opens 5 minutes. All good. I usually don't stream for too long. I'll usually be on here for like an hour. I really only like trading at the open. You know what I mean? I'm based in Indonesia, in Bali, so I can't stick around all session. It's impossible for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes still open, boys and girls. 3 minutes. 3. ES is slipping a bit. Getting jiggy with it pre-market. Do I follow Skinner? I got training from Skinner back in the day too, but I don't really follow him. I don't really watch too many streams. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have, you know, I'm kind of busy here in Bali. I run a business, and then I have trading, and like I have my life, right? So like I don't really go on too many different streams anymore. Back when I was learning, I did for sure. But I can't really be bothered with it at this point. But yeah, I back in the day, I did a bunch of different streams with Skinner. All right, here's the open. Small time frame failures on ES. You can see at least a 5-minute failure. I'm gonna try to long this here. I'm in for 2. I'm gonna keep this kind of tight though. I don't want to give this too much. I feel like we're gonna take it the highs today. I think we're just gonna shoot for that. give this just a bit more. Let's go, boys. Pump it. Pump it one time for me. If this fails, this will be the one and only trade today, I think. Might add one more to this. Just wait on the tick. Okay, I'm gonna let this play for a bit. I'm just gonna go for a smoke. Be right back. All right. Well, let's see if we can get a winner out of this. Starting to look relatively better. See if we can close this above here. Probably move my stop up. Did you guys take that long? Still looks okay, I think. I'm gonna close the 15-minute here. See if they close above where they need to. Scalped it? Yeah. Kind of want them to close above 701. If they close below 701, I'll probably flatten it. Right here, this 15. I want them to close above it. There's a Riyadh area right here. Not looking the best, man. They really, I really wanted them to close it higher. Close this 15-minute higher, but they're not. Yeah, they're not. I think I'm just going to flatten this trade, guys. I really wanted them to close the 15 a bit higher than this, so this looks a little dodgy at this point. It's the flat trade. Could have had 80 bucks, but instead I got 0. So for my idea for this was if they're gonna close the 15 back up of here, You know, just price action stuff, right? Like if they're gonna if they close the 15 back above here instead of failing the 15 up here, then I would have stayed in that trade a little bit longer. So might be able to get another trade in here. Yeah, exactly. It's not a huge deal. Okay, they're putting in an inside bar right now. This is the opening range, 15. So we'll see how this 15-minute closes. Is this the 5-minute opening range here? And let's mark out the opening range on the 5 too. So they held it on the 5. Inside bars are pretty nice to trade too. For me, I like it. Gives you pretty good understanding of where to put your stop and stuff, you know, for an inside bar. Opening range break too is also nice to trade. So might get re-involved in here if they get some closes above here. Gonna have to wait 10 minutes before entering a trade though. Ooh, big move. Should have stayed. Should have stayed in the position. We're gonna re-get in here. This is just gonna be a tight position though. Just give it a bit underneath. It's gonna be pretty tight. Want him to hold that opening range break. Rub us. Let's go. NQ is about to make new highs here. Thanks for letting me know about the be right back screen. Fucking stupid. NQ made new highs. Yeah, how have you been, man? I've been great, man. Everything's good in my world. Pretty close to a stop out there. Like one tick. Yeah, back from the European travel, European and Middle Eastern travel. No, I didn't go Businessmaster though. I was in Italy, Portugal, the Azores, and then on the way back we went to Doha. I was actually in Doha for the attacks. It wasn't fucking cool. And then Singapore on the way home too, and then back in Bali now. We traveled a lot, man. I think I'm done with traveling for a little bit. I'm tired. I was tired by the time I got home. In Portugal, yeah, I was there. The whole place was fucking on fire. Looks like this is getting stopped out. It was a good try anyway. Yeah, I'll show you some pictures of the fucking fires. It was crazy. It was just a crazy trip all around, man. Fucking terrorist attacks and fucking forest wildfires everywhere. Asked her. I'll check it out. This was the terrorist attacks. I don't know if you guys check this out, Rubus. Look. So we're in Doha. This is at the hotel. And then this is an hour later. Literal fucking bombs. Great. What the fuck? You know? God damn. And then when I was in Portugal, maybe, oh yeah, here. This is me making wine. There was literal fires, man. Like, look at this. The whole fucking, this is from the balcony where I was staying. Like, the whole forest was on fire. You know what I mean? It was crazy, dude. Really, it was nuts. The whole fucking forest was going up in flames. No doubt, man. Really tired, dude. Whether we got home and we're just like, let me just like get the massages going and shit, you know what I mean? Not to mention everything in Europe is 3 times as much money as it is here. So like eating and like all that shit and just traveling around is like everything's fucking super expensive. Like not worth it, you know what I mean? Really not worth it. It's cool to go out and see the shit or whatever, but like holy fuck, man, you spend so much fucking money, and then everywhere we go it's like we're like not as good as Bali, not as good as Bali. Because Bali, we live like fucking kings here because everything's dirt cheap. And you can't, like, we can't do what we do here in Bali out in Europe. It's impossible, man. You can't. You'll be broke in a month. You know what I mean? Like you can't do it. You can't have massages 3 times a week with people coming to your villa and shit. You can't even stay in a villa because it's too expensive. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. I can't justify spending that money on stupid shit like that. So when we go out, we live way better at home. We did stay in a really nice hotel though for, I don't know, 5 days or whatever. 5 days, and then in Portugal we stayed another 5 days in a really nice hotel. Maybe one more attempt here at a short. Target the bottom of the range. $50 try. The platform's ass, is it? I use Fluid for my DeFi stuff. It's not like super complicated, but it does the job. You know, it has all the stuff in there that you could want. And when I take PTs, let's add one more to this. When I take PTs in Bitcoin, I move it to USDC and then I stake it on these DeFi platforms. Yeah, you're probably right. I think the Trump, whatever it's called, it's like whatever the Trump DeFi coin is. Can't remember what it is called. That'll probably run too. I still have the majority of my positions in crypto. I'm in the camp that we're gonna see one big major move up, and then it's probably shit show time. It's probably shit show time within the next year, I think, for all markets. I'll probably be moving things to like exchanges to take shorts. I think it's going to be like big shit show time too. Like probably some of the craziest shit shows that we've ever seen. Maybe like a 2 or 3 year downturn. Maybe longer, who knows, man. I think all markets will lose like 50% of their value, at least. I'll be mostly in cash. Not that I like to sit in cash, but it's all right. I wouldn't mind seeing crypto go back down to like 70K, like 70K Bitcoin. It'd be pretty dope, I think. Scoop up a bunch there. Just wait it out from there. It hasn't been the best trading today or yesterday for me. I just traded, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and then today. Day before yesterday, I lost like $200. Today, I'm down like 100 probably already. Down 22. Down 22, and then however this trade plays out. Good. Dump it. Good. Dump it, you cocksuckers. You're up in the week, but taking some heat. Yeah. It's trading in a nutshell. I'm going to start doing 3D printing. Do you guys have any experience 3D printing? I'm going to start doing 3D printing and painting. This is what I'm going to do with my time. This is what I'm going to do with my time. So you guys just come here and see me, and I'll be painting 3D printed models and trading. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I got this one Patreon that I was looking at. This guy, pretty cool. Look at these little guys. Look at these little fuckers. Your friend printed a dildo. Wow. I like this guy's style, though. I think I'm going to join this guy's maker community or whatever. And then you get the models. You can print them out and paint them. I have an airbrush set up and stuff. So it should be good. You know which one? What do you mean you know which one? Which printer? Oh. It's a peaceful life. Yeah, no doubt. I'm still gonna trade, obviously. It's just like trading is like half the time you're just fucking sitting here doing nothing, man. See, that's half the reason I stream, just so I have somebody to talk to. You know? You're getting back above the opening break, man. Come on, dude. Just dump it. Dump it from here. Sucks. I have to fire. I'm not gonna fire her, but I'm just gonna take back her pay and give her way less things to do for my villa manager. She's not doing a good job. Sucks. I thought she would have done a good job, but she's not. It's a bit rough because I know her, so it's like great. Now I have to fire somebody I know from before. You know what I mean? Not the greatest. Okay, can we dump it one time? Can we one time dump it? Maybe not. Maybe yes. We should do a trading retreat in Bali, man. Are you guys down? We should do it, honestly. We should get some people out here, man. Go to some parties, go to the beach, surf, trade. It'd be pretty cool, man. Good, dump it. You're down? Yeah, we should get like some people from the stream, man. Let's do it for real. It's kind of a place for NQ to hold it. I'm going to close this trade as a scalp. And I think I'm going to be done for the day. How's the performance? I made a smooth $7 today, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad for your second day back. Just ease back into this shit, you know? Just got to ease it right in. Yesterday was not good. Yesterday was nothing. So yeah, I'm only down $130 on on this week. I can get that back right away. So that's going to be the stream. I'll try to get the chat a little bit better. I know the chat's not working the greatest right now. But thank you. And my office is a fucking disaster. You can see behind me here, guys. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's a fucking... I had to rip all these... I have all these Govee lights. You know what I mean? Like this kind of stuff. This Govee light stuff. I had to rip it all off the wall because the TV didn't work anymore. So... Yeah, see you around, Robus. I'm back now for a while. Honestly, I don't think I'll be leaving for like a long time now. I don't have any interest in traveling anymore for a while. This stream is gonna be trading and painting. So we can come here, paint, and wait for setups. That's good. That's what it's gonna be. Painting and waiting for setups. Yeah, and this is we're gonna paint this guy's shit. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm stoked on it, man. I'll sign up for this guy's shit. Yeah, look at all the different ones you can get. And if you subscribe to him, you get like he gives you every month you get a bunch. Look at some of these; they're cool, man. I like this guy's style of designer toys, I guess. We're gonna print all these fuckers and make them all. Pretty cool, man. Pretty dope. Anyway, guys. Yeah, it should be cool. Should be cool. I'll have to make some shelves in here to display them all. Maybe above these AnyCubics. Yeah, I have to set all this up still. I have more shit coming for this office. I have soundproof for the walls. Right now there's no soundproofing in here. It's so echoey, it's ridiculous. But nice to meet you, Canadisc. Anyway, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. Tell your friends, come on down. We'll try to get more regular streams. You know what I mean? Like I try to stream at least 3 times a week. But never for very long. You know what I mean? Like I'll come here. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some kind of structured thing where I can do some teaching too. You know what I mean? Because some people just don't know. But like I don't know. Most people that you try to teach, they're not gonna figure it out. You know. Honestly, the vast majority of people who trade should probably just not trade. I hate to say it. They're probably better off like just investing and that's it. You know what I mean? Good thing I got out of that short. Oops. Still looks okay. This opening range break, it plays pretty good for scalping, man. Like, it's not bad for scalping. But besides that, it's not very good. But for scalping, it plays, man. It works a lot. Maybe I'll start doing scalping on the big boy contracts instead. Instead of playing these minis. We'll have to get some more accounts. I'm just waiting for another sale. I still have this thing, like this performance is times 6. I'm running 6 accounts. So it's times 6. I'd like to get up to 10 accounts. Maybe 20. Who knows? Which firm am I using? Apex. Apex is the best one. Apex and Top Step are good. Both of them. And then for crypto, I just use my own money for crypto. And then these guys are pretty good too for crypto funding. MCF crypto. These guys, they got a pretty nice platform, and you can trade a bunch of crypto on there. Their challenges you can pass in one day. They don't care. mycryptofunding.org. You can just see them if you look in the Discord in the affiliates section. I'm affiliated with them. So this is like the stipulations. If you want to do a 2-phase or 1-phase, it's a little bit different. The 1-phase is a little bit cheaper, or is a little bit more expensive, but you need to make 10%, 4% drawdown. 2-phase gives you 1 more percent drawdown, but you need to make a little bit more. You need to make 8% first, and then reset the account and make 5%. This one's a little easier to do. I mean, $50 for on the evaluation for 5K. I don't know, it's not the greatest, but these guys, the good thing about these guys is you can't even watch it. Yeah? My crypto funding. This is it. They have a 2-step thing here, so you can do 1-phase or 2-phase. 2-phase is probably a little bit easier. This MCF platform is pretty good. And then this is the cost of it for 5K. The thing with these guys is you can use them to have longer term positions because you can hold your trades. You don't need to close your trades. So that's why I use these guys too, because you can just have more longer term positions and have trades open for months at a time, you know. The 30% off code right now. So these guys are better for like more swing trading, you know, they're not good for like, you know, scalping and stuff like that at all. Like you with these guys, you would be trading on like the 4-hour and the daily. It's better like that. They're just set up more like that. So you can swing trade your positions, you know. And for crypto, it's like I don't know, it's pretty good to fucking be able to get into a position and just have it ride, you know, with their capital. You know, you pay $100 for a 10K of value, and then you have 10K of capital to get in there with. Pretty good for alts and stuff, yeah. Anyway, back to these fucking cute fuckers. Look at these guys. God damn it. Can't wait. Anyway, boys, that's going to be it for me for today. I know I said that before. Thank you guys all for coming out, man. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again soon. What is today? Friday? Today Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. So, see you guys Monday. If you guys ever want to come on the channel, and like, you know, if you have questions, I'll get the Discord working. I don't know what's going on here, but it wasn't working. We can do some live training if you guys want. If you guys have questions, or you're confused about like containment, or if you're confused about, you know, which gains to take and which not to take, stuff like that. For like basic price action stuff. Happy to show you guys whatever I know, and try to help you guys out. All right. Peace out.